Alright, today on Anything Is Possible, just have a real short video of making some fly dubbing for tying certain types of dry flies and mostly nymphs and things like that, like hair nymph. Not scientific, don't do a ton of fly fishing, so you're going to find all kinds of cool videos on this on the internet, which is fine. And they'll teach you how to take like a rabbit hide and shave it down. And use like electric shavers, coffee grinders to make the dubbing and make it all perfect, which is fine if you have a huge, you know, if fly fishing's your thing, but you're spending 20 bucks on shears and a coffee grinder. So we're just going to take a hide today from a rabbit fur that a hawk dropped out in our yard, and I'm just going to snip. I'm going to pull the hair up off the hide as far as possible, cut it with regular like shears. And I'm going to then take it and put it into a plastic bottle or like a mason jar, fill it with water, shake it up. And what that does is it mixes all the furs together for color purposes and also for like the actual look of the finished product. For rabbit, you have like the under fur, which is the real soft fur that keeps them warm, and then you have, I don't know what they call it, like the guard fur or whatever, keeps the snow and stuff away from the warm part. Sheds wood or sheds snow, things like that. So, gonna see how much of this we can get on YouTube without them cutting it off, because it's too much reality for them, I guess. But pull it up and snip. I may separate the colors and get the white, try to separate the white from the other fur, just for the purposes of being able to control the blend if you want a different color. And if you want to dye it, the white, I guess, would be the one you would want to dye. Seems like a better choice. Of course, I picked a real windy day to do this. You don't want any of the hide on there, you just want the fur. So see any hide stuck to it, you're going to want to cut that off. Just want the fur. You got to be real careful you don't get any skin in there. You just want fur, because it won't really come out off. So I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little piece in there. You got to cut till it's gone. You know what I'm working with there is a piece of the actual tail. So I'm going to just kind of pull it off of there. Pull it off of there. And then just snip it across. You can hear the hawks. They're waiting for their meal back. They're not going to eat the fur, so this works out for both of us. You know, we don't just go to the store and buy our bait. Sometimes we do, but for like when we're out bait fishing, a lot of times we raise our own worms. We're catching our minnows at our creek, and we even raise red worms. Not because we're crazy, but it's just fun, something to do. And it kind of teaches you where your food comes, and it just seems like a better way to do it to me. Something to do. Turn the TV off and go find something to do. I think we got all we're going to get here. I really didn't have much. The hawk took most of the dark color, so I may end up just mixing this. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to save a Ziploc bag and just mix it all together, because this is not going to be it's not going to taint the overall color. Okay, so we have the rabbit fur, mostly white. Took all the white fur off of it as much as possible. Mixed a little bit of the brown in there. And then we take a jar, a little mason jar, whatever size you need. We fill it halfway with water and have a lid. And we're going to, like I said earlier in the video, I think, you can use a coffee grinder for this, but you've destroyed your coffee grinder or designated it for tying flies. So you make that decision and decide if you want to stay married or not. So let me take this out, see if I can put the camera over here so you can actually see it. If you have cats and dogs at home, just be careful. They love this stuff, so they might come try to eat your material. And you can see why they make this for dubbing, because it is sticky. It gets all over you right away. Stick it down in there. Get it down away from my fingers. Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not really an expert in anything with fishing, but I am a fishing guide. I lived in Alaska, guided in Alaska. So we learned to do lots of things up there just because we weren't near a store. There was no roads or anything. So now you want to shake this vigorously. You really want it to jam around in here. So what this is going to do, this is going to mix all the small fur with the guard fur that are longer. It's going to give it a better overall look. Okay. So you want to drain this out is what you want to do. Let me let's drain this over by the sink. And what you'll have is one handful of fur. And then you're just going to sit that down to dry. I'm going to put paper towels under it. So there you go. Here's our final product. 5-10 minutes is all it takes. No money. Just opportunistic. Use your environment. And that's it. Thanks for joining us. And click like and subscribe if you want to see more videos. That way you get updates when we put new stuff on the air.